let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that.
See.
Corner.
Oh, nice.
Green bean.
Good shot, Chris.
I can't let Keon Ellis lose on 2K TV.
Nah, we can't have that. We can't have that.
Pressure's on us today, Keon.
Is it though? I don't know. I feel like I feel the pressure too. Oh yeah, no chance.
Get that board.
That corner.
The week, and checking out Utah's opening lineup, Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Williams. Then it's Brooks. And it's George in at the point. And for Cleveland, Mitchell is out there with Lee. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Well, with a fair amount of the season already completed, RJ, what storylines have stood out so far to you?
Well, it's really the players that have made the leap into stardom. But look, the season is far from over, and I'm curious to see if these guys can continue to get better.
Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Lee. That's good.
Oh, and look at what this fella can do. Beautiful.
And here are the Jazz now. 4-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Lee. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
The Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And he banks in the layup. Lee's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Takes it inside, and he comes up with the deuce.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. Jazz shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. We've got Lee. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He ended up with 62 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Kessler. And here's Sanders. Lets the three fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. Bitadze's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Webb the pass to Sanders. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Clock at 6. Here's Brooks. And the shot is long. Cleveland with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still search for that first NBA title.
To the inside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Now here is Webb. Defense right on him. Lays it up off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Lee. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Webb. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Kessler. No good on that one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That's a 2 from Lee. And the layup falls. Lee's got 24 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Brooks in a 2-guard.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Here's George after the made shot from Lee. And George kicks to Markkanen. Ball's knocked loose. Lee with the steal. Jumps up, and Lee with the stuff.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. George dishes to Williams. Out to Brooks. Plenty of space. Here's the three. And the Jazz, another three.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Got that one up quick. And that's 31 points for D.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Lee with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Cody Williams.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Sanders checked in for Walker Kessler. And Webb subbed in for Keontae George. And Sanders kicks to Brooks. Utah the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Lee with the ball. Now defended by Sanders. Batadze the pass to Lee. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Lee against Webb. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will. At the defensive end. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the one. Two punch, as Draymond talks about, man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Utah. Lee. He gets the bucket. Lee's got 37.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Webb after the made shot from Lee. Webb kicks to Sanders. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up from the corner. The Cavaliers pull it in. Bitadze's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lee dishes to Mobley. Here's Tyson. Second chance shot, and Mobley lays it in. Mobley's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That's a 2 from Lee. Off the left rim and out.
That's exactly how you